Hey, welcome to Extra Innings. Hope you guys have had a great week. And as we get to the end of it, I want to take just a few minutes to remind you of a few things that I said this past Sunday and wrote during the week, just to take you into the weekend. None of us are immune to doubt and frustration with God. It's kind of a natural thing. We struggle with our belief when difficulty and tragedy pop up and our world gets turned upside down. And it makes me think, why is it more often than not we just sort of stay stuck spiritually, almost not even growing at all? And it's because there are no instant heroes. There are no accidental spiritual giants. You don't get there simply because you get older and you go through things and somehow you become spiritually mature along the way. There's a path of spiritual growth, and you have to choose to walk it one step at a time. And if you don't, you will die spiritually. You'll just shrivel up and die. Life will beat you down. Things will get to you. You'll grow empty. You can get depressed. I mean, there are just all of these things that can happen if you don't take care of yourself spiritually. That's just the way it is. So I told you, or I wrote this week of 8 or 10 things that are true in my life. I want to remind you of one of them, and that is that the goal of this whole spiritual journey that we're on, it is not to have a successful Bible study or to have an effective prayer life. I would like you to just think about taking that out of your vocabulary. I don't think that's helpful at all. The goal is simply to know Jesus better and follow daily in his footsteps. That's it. The goal of this whole process is to know him better and to follow in his footsteps. For me, the Bible, finally, after my early years of growing up in the church and so forth, the Bible became a portal into the mind and the heart of Jesus, instead of being a textbook for me to study. And prayer ceased to be a way for me to just go to God and pester him to be able to get what I wanted, to somehow convince him to change his mind and see it my way. It changed, and prayer became simply a way of becoming more and more aware of the presence of God as I go about my daily routines. Those two things became game changers for me, and I imagine they could be for you also.